Hey guys, it's Lee in a fishbowl. Today is Tuesday, May, was it 6th? Yeah, wow. I just want to give you a TTC update. I had another video I did after my ultrasound on Friday, and I tried to upload it and it never went through. And I guess with the busyness of the weekend, with it being K2's big performance weekend and all, that I just completely forgot to even try to re-upload it. My mind wasn't there. So I'm going to go back and we'll do it all right now. So Friday I went in for an ultrasound after 4 days of 150 IU Gonal-f injections in the evenings. And she had a very difficult time seeing the right ovary at all. It seems to be a real pain in the tail for me this month. She couldn't see it. Like, it was really high. Like, they've got a new TV, so I don't see her screen, but I see it on the TV above her. And so when I was looking at the TV, it was like way up high at the top of the TV. You could see some black spots, which were the follicles. But she could not get up there to get a good idea or get a good view or get a good measurement. So it was there. We knew there were some follicles. We have no idea what size. They weren't anything humongous, obviously, because I was just on cycle day 5. And yeah, let me preface this by saying I started my shots on cycle day 1. So the other side, the left side, was kind of hard to see, but she got around to it. And there was one that she said was almost a 10 and one that was like a 5. Okay, so we were looking at maybe 2. There were some more, but they were really tiny. But these 2 were measurable. So, and I'm sorry I still sound like a man. I've still got a little head congestion, but I feel a whole lot better than I did last week. So fast forward to today. I did my shots through the weekend, and today is following my 8th shot last night. So I went in today, and I posted on Facebook last night. For those of you who follow me on my Fishbowl Facebook, I have had no feelings of growth, no sensation, no nothing down there, and I always feel it. I'm very in tune with my body. I always feel the stretching, the growth, the movement. I just always feel it. And I have not felt anything. So I was a bit worried, and I did post that last night on Facebook. I appreciate all the sweet comments. But my fears were confirmed this morning when she went in. Again, she had a very, very difficult time even getting to the right. Couldn't measure it, couldn't see it. It was very difficult. I don't know what the deal is, why. Some days it's great, some days it's not. Let me scoot up. So she went over to the left, and the left she could see pretty well, and there was a 10 and like a 7.5. So pretty much no growth. Or no, it wasn't a 10, it was a 9 point something. So the 10 was a 9, which I guess was probably, it just means it hadn't grown any. It probably was about the same as it was. And then the other one grew a little bit, but not very much. So not gonna lie, it's a real punch in the gut. I felt it coming. I knew what was the deal was. But here's what she said. She said, 1, it could be you're not responding. I do have a terrible AMH. It's undetectable. But I've had a low AMH before and not had an unresponsive cycle. Even last cycle, I produced a nice follicle. Just one, but I produced a follicle. So she said that's probably not the case. She said that most likely it's either just a fluke, that just my body's just not cooperating this cycle, or it could be because I've been so sick for the last week, just feeling awful. My body is completely off. I'm fighting infection. And she says maybe it's going to start kicking into gear now. So I'm on cycle day, what is that, 8? Is that right? Hang on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wait, no. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, today's cycle day 9. Now, in a natural cycle, I typically don't ovulate till cycle day 15, 16, 17. So, in my other injectable cycles, they've always triggered me around cycle day 12. I've always felt like they were jumping the gun with my last doctor, though. So, I don't know. So, it's possible. Now, I will say this. The one thing I have noticed today, even this morning, before my ultrasound, was some sensation on the left side this morning. Just since I posted that Facebook status last night. So, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna kick into gear now that I'm feeling better. Maybe it's gonna move on. I don't know. I'm not very hopeful. I'm not gonna do an IUI unless I have to. If we just have one, we'll just keep going with timed intercourse. My husband doesn't have any issues, so that's really not anything we have to do. So it doesn't make me feel good about IVF if this is the way my body's going to start responding to things, because I'm at 150. They would double it next cycle for my IUI if I get to that point. She said they would probably double it, so that would put me at 300 IUs just to try to get a follicle or two. That's usually the standard dose for IVF, and women get lots of follicles off that. So it's not good news. I cried a little coming home. I think I cried more, and let me tell you, this is a funny story. My husband happened to be over in the city where I was this morning. We both left about the same time early this morning. I went one direction, he went the other. He had to go to a hospital to visit a patient. A church member who's having surgery. And so we said our goodbyes and I headed on. And so I went to my doctor's appointment, and when I came out of the ultrasound room and came back into the office area, when I was leaving, my husband was sitting there. And I think that probably made me more emotional than anything, because it's like he never goes to the monitoring cycle ultrasound visits. I mean, it's just really no need for it. But for him to be there for that particular one when I had gotten all this bad news. I've never gotten bad news on a monitoring cycle, ever. An ultrasound has never had a bad result. Now, they might not have been able to see my ovaries because of craziness, but I've always gotten good news. So this was the first time, and it's just the way the good Lord works that my husband happened to be sitting there, and so I did kind of get emotional with him. And on the way home, driving by myself, just kind of letting all that out. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's next. I don't know. I do believe the Lord can take anything and make it into something. So I'm not discounting the cycle. I'm not saying it's going to work, but I do believe that God can do anything. So my next appointment's Friday. She said if I haven't had any sensation down there, any feeling like there's nothing going on, that I can wait through the weekend. If I get a positive OPK, to go on and have timed intercourse. But I'm supposed to come in Friday if I feel like there's growth. So we'll just wait and see. I have tonight, Wednesday night, and Thursday night shots before I have to determine that Friday morning. So if not, we'll just see where it's going. I really have no idea. I don't know. I've never dealt with this before. So say a prayer. I know it's not the most important thing. There's a lot more important issues out there with people. So I just ask that you say a quick prayer. But yeah, it's not the best news today. So I'm just kind of processing it and going to try to eat healthy and drink my water. I started working out yesterday. Finally got back on my exercise routine, and feel pretty good about that. Did better this time, didn't get sick. So that's good too. But we'll just see how all that works out. Alrighty guys, that's my update. I'm gonna keep it at 10 minutes, so we will talk to you as soon as I know more. Alright, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.